All they remember is how you reacted.
That is 100% true when you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person or anybody in general. All people will remember is your reaction. People rarely see the pokes and the prods that get you to the point where you react, where you explode. That's where reactive abuse comes in. If you don't know what reactive abuse is, it's when a narcissist or toxic person just pokes you until you react and go crazy. You act out of character. You're yelling, screaming, kicking. You're doing all of that. And you look like the crazy one, but people don't see what caused it. That's why I say when you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person in general, the greatest power that you have is your reactions. And I know that's easier said than done. It's like, hey, Lee, it's hard to control your reactions when you're doing this, when you're getting poked all day. I know it's hard. I'm a narcissist. We make it hard. Narcissists make it hard for you not to react. That's the point. But if they cannot trigger you, they cannot control you. I hope this helps. Control those reactions. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, and validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. I use this series right here, A Narcissist Explains, to just take my TikToks and YouTube shorts and make them longer. They are 60 seconds or less. This is going to be a lot longer than 60 seconds. You'll enjoy it. So the TikTok you just watched right there was about how nobody, you see it. They said at the very beginning of it. You see it. All people remember is how you reacted. They don't remember anything else from the situation. They don't remember how you got there. They don't remember the provocation. They don't remember the pokes and the prods. They don't remember anything. All they remember is how you reacted, because a lot of times your reactions are explosive. And that's where, the term reactive abuse comes in, because you're reacting to the abuse. And now guess what? When you react like that, you look like the abuser. You just do. And I know it's just like, but I got pushed and pushed. They kept doing this and this and this, and I just exploded. Made me feel crazy, and I just exploded. And they recorded me. Now they're blackmailing me. They were, like I said, the reactive abuse can and will be used against you. It will. That's why I say control. When I tell people this, I mean this. Controlling your reactions is your strongest power when you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person overall. That's your power, because if they cannot trigger you, they cannot control you. Point blank, period, end of story. Controlling your reactions is your power. Controlling what triggers you is your power. Not allowing them to trigger you is you taking your power back, because they're going to poke and they're going to prod you. That's why I say gray rocking is a good technique. If you don't know what gray rocking is when, you just kind of be as born as a rock to somebody when you're communicating with them. You just take away all of the reactions. You just become a rock. They can talk to a rock. They want to, but you have to, when you are controlling your reactions and you controlling how you act and things like that, you have to be wary, because some people are violent. Use discretion when doing that. When you're controlling your reactions, when they're yelling and screaming at you, and you're just taking it, and you're not crying. You're trying not to cry, don't cry. They're yelling and screaming and talking about your dead mama or your dead dog, or how somebody in your family committed suicide or something like that. When they're saying the most vile, evil stuff to you, the most wretched things to you, and you are not reacting, they will just keep trying to twist the knife, metaphorically twist the knife into you. Oh, you're not reacting? That's why your mom did this to you. That's why your dad didn't love you. That's why your brothers and sisters, that's why you have no friends. Blah, blah, blah. They will attack every single thing to try to get a reaction out of you. But when you don't react and you take the steam out of their engine, you win. And that's what I'm trying to convey to people all the time, over and over again, that when you take the steam away from their engine, you are the winner in that situation. You just do. That's the way you win right there. People are like, how do I win? How do I combat them? You just do. By not reacting. And like I said, use discretion. Some people physically violent, because if you're going to do a one-on-one with me over Zoom and you're going to bring up physical violence, I automatically going to tell you to leave. It's just there's no reconciliation there. There's nothing. He promised never hit me again. I don't care what he promised. Hit you once, hit you again. Hit you once, kill you. If they put their hands on you, they will put their hands around your throat and choke you to death. They'll strangle you. They'll put you out of your misery on accident, because they love you so much. The pain they have from loving you so much causes them to strangle you to death. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the physical violence thing, y'all. If they're getting physically violent with you, it's time to go. Point blank, period. Don't do a one-on-one with me, because that's what I'm going to tell you. You know what I mean? Because if you're dealing with a physically violent person, anything you say and do can set them off. Anything you don't say and don't do can set them off. Like you're living on, literally living with a ticking time bomb. Like you're walking on eggshells throughout the entirety of your house. You don't want them to come home from work. You don't want to come home from work. You got kids. Now they talking about having more kids. Now they talking junk to, like, literally. And it's hard to control your reaction in that situation right there. It's just hard to. Sometimes you have to get away from people, y'all. The only way to control your reactions is getting away from people, removing yourself from the situation. They want to yell and scream, go to the other room, go outside or something like that. Because you go outside, they'll come out there and yell and scream in front of the neighbors. Sometimes people want to protect their reputations, so you protect your peace by getting away from them. And like I tell people, I really do feel like a broken record. I keep having to repeat myself, but I keep getting a lot of new followers in there, so I don't mind, saying the same thing over and over again here and there. I don't mind doing that, but like I said, I just want people to take my message and heed it. Don't make the same errors over and over again in life, because when you repeatedly make the same mistakes over and over again, they become choices to people. If you keep continuously taking them back, or you can keep continuously reacting, they're gonna react. Look, they're gonna react. You're gonna react to them one time. They're gonna video record you. They're gonna put it on TikTok and go viral and make you look like the abuser in front of millions of people. They don't even have to have an active account. They can literally record you reacting to something that they did, put it on TikTok, go viral, and now you look like the abuser. Now they have control over you. Now, like people going to comment that. People are like, what happened before the video started? Nobody cares. You look like the abuser to millions of people. That's why I said now you have to control your reactions. Point blank, period. You just have to. I know it's easier said than done, because narcissists, their goal is to get you to react. It's like a game. It's like, I want you to react. You don't. In your game is your goal is not to react. So the narcissist is going to throw literally everything at you, including the kitchen sink. And if they physically violent, they'll throw you in the kitchen sink and put your head and fill it full of water and dip your head in there. Protect your peace, protect yourself, and protect your future. Like, invest in yourself, invest in your mind, invest in getting away from these toxic relationships. Because like, if you continue to remain in them, because you know what they used to do to you, who cares what they used to do for you? When people tell me about the love bombing phase, I can care less about the love bombing phase. Where are you at right now? The love bombing phase was 15 years ago. Where are you at right now? What are you doing right now? You're not getting treated in the love bombing phase again. Now it's time to go. Now it's time to pack your stuff up, choose you, and try to live out the rest of your days in peace, as opposed to on eggshells. Well, I'd rather live on eggshells than be by myself. That's their problem. That's when you need to go to therapy too. I'd rather walk on eggshells with the threat of violence around me every single day, 24 hours a day, including when I'm asleep, than live by myself for a little while. That's an issue. It's time to go to therapy of stuff like that. Well, anyways, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I know it's tough. I know I'll be landing on thick, and I'm coming at you. I'm coming more aggressive now, because I feel like aggression. Y'all need some aggression, don't you? You need it. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. I really, truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Mental illness is out. Peace.